Facing Fear, with Family, in the Sierras, nighttimes.com. Subscribe, digital, home delivery. Log in. Register now. Help. Homepage. Today's paper. Video. Most popular. Edition, US. Global. Search allnighttimes.com. Travel. World. US. New York. Region. Business. Technology. Science. Health. Sports. Opinion. Arts. Style. Travel. Jobs. Real estate. Autos. Search 1,000 plus destinations. Plan your trip times pics. Select a destination. Explorer. Facing Fear, with Family, in the Sierras. Sean McKelvey. Cottonwood Lakes in the High Sierras, site of a campsite at about 10,000 feet. By Tara McKelvey. Published, September 5, 2013. Standing on Old Army Pass, a trail in the Sierra Nevada in California, my brother Sean looked back at me and said we would have to scramble over boulders. With exposure? I asked, referring to the steepness of the rock face and how far down it was to the bottom. Mapping the area. Map. Sierra Nevada Mountains. Connect with us on Twitter. Follow at NYTIMESTRAVEL for tips, features and photography from all over the globe. Well, about a 500-foot drop, he answered. I tried not to think about it. Like the Sierra Nevada itself, the 5.5-mile-long Army Pass Trail offers astonishing views, as well as the possibility you might plunge into an abyss. This was an unlikely vacation spot for someone who is afraid of heights. Yet, when my oldest brother invited me and our other brother, Kerry, last year, who had never climbed anything more challenging than a steep staircase in New York and said yes. Sean, 53, a telecommunications engineer and Navy veteran, has worked as a whitewater river guide in the Pacific Northwest, gone on 100-mile bike rides and faced a mother bear and her cub at a campsite in California. Our goal for a 4-day trip last July was to climb Mount Langley, a 14,026-foot peak that, according to Backpacker magazine, has one of the best alpine views in the country. With stark walls and craggy cliffs, Langley and the Sierra Nevada embody the myth of the West, providing backdrops for Hopalong Cassidy B westerns and dozens of others, as well as adventure. From the summit, you can see the highest mountain in the continental United States, 14,505-foot-tall Whitney, as well as the Great Western Divide and Owens Valley, where the water wars immortalized in Chinatown unfolded. Our first day, we parked at Horseshoe Meadow, an Inyo National Forest campsite, where a sign reminds visitors, this place is wild. 3 people have died near Langley since 2009, including 2 who fell from Army Pass. Nationwide, 30 people died in mountaineering accidents last year, according to the Colorado-based American Alpine Club. Shortly before our trip, Michael Ibarra, a Wall Street Journal extreme sports reporter who had written for the New York Times, was killed in the Central Sierra when he fell from a cliff. I knew about the risks you face on a mountain, but I also knew we would play it safe. Sean stabbed his pole in the dirt and started up the trail, followed by Kerry, a corporate executive, and me. Sean has a muscular build and knuckles so weather-beaten they look scarred. He also has a weakened shoulder, a stiff knee and gnarled wrist, from surgeries that were necessary after years of running and doing extreme sports. The air had a rosemary pine scent, and the trail was a well-marked path of dirt and sand. At various points, you cross over brooks, in logs or small bridges. The trail is not steep, but it is long and about 5 miles, and Sean had said it would take us 3 hours. It did not help when 3/4 of the way I began to slow down. Kerry, wearing earbuds, passed me. I discovered my ideal pace was the shuffle he had adopted minutes earlier, while trying to fix his iPod, which was stuck on REM Man on the Moon. Finally we reached Cottonwood Lakes, a campsite at about 10,000